So you like eating at night, don't you? I know you. And you're about to go to sleep and then you reach for those bag of potato chips. I've been there as well. I've have a lot of instances where I'm about to go to sleep and then I go open the bag of trail mix, the ones that have like the little M&Ms in it, and just go to town. So we're gonna talk about how to eliminate late night cravings. So it's a no-brainer if you are super hungry at night and find that you have all these insatiable cravings, it's probably that you haven't had enough calories. And don't get me wrong, I love intermittent fasting as well, but for some people it could cause them to eat a lot like right before going to sleep. So to avoid this, you could have either bigger meals in the daytime or just have a few more small meals earlier throughout the day to avoid having these cravings at night. Next is to stay properly hydrated. In almost all my videos I talk about how important drinking water is. This is sparkling water, but it still hydrates you. And it has to do with this as well. When you are hungry, most of the time is that you're dehydrated, and most people under consume water than what they think. You should be drinking at least a gallon of water a day. And that might seem very lofty to you, but it is very doable. It just takes some practice if you're not used to consuming fluid as often as I do. It is a smart idea to also plan a healthy snack in between meals. So I'm gonna make a whole video on what healthy snacks I eat, but find a snack that doesn't have many calories and a good amount of protein so you could avoid having late night cravings. Next is to get the junk food out of your house. Listen, if you have cravings and you have junk food in the house, what are you doing? It's as if you're a drug addict and you have just a bunch of drugs throughout the house. Like, what do you think you're gonna do? Obviously, you're gonna engage in that activity. So the same thing, if you have cravings for certain trigger foods, just don't have it in the house. Out of sight, out of mind. So that is a very important tip, and it's just so simple, but we don't think about it. Another tip is to have sparkling water. So sparkling water takes up space in your stomach, and it's something about the carbonation that makes you feel satiated and causes you to eat less. This could also be said for teas as well. Certain herbal teas lower appetite. So it's a cool tool to have in your toolbox if you have these cravings at night. And the last tip is to just brush your teeth. Brushing your teeth before going to sleep sends a signal to your brain that you're done eating. And you secretly know that if you choose to eat again, it's going to be a whole other 2 to 3 minutes to brush your teeth again, and you just don't want to do that hassle. And you'll just prefer to go to sleep without eating anything. So that's a good psychological trick to have because humans were inherently lazy, but we could use our laziness to our advantage and just brush your teeth when you're done eating for the day. And if you just can't help it anymore, I need that snack. I just need it. There's still some snacks that you could have that won't pack on the calories. One being popcorn, specifically Orville Redenbacher Smart Pop popcorn. It will give you a lot of food, a lot of volume, something to munch on, something crunchy, yet it won't pack on the calories as other snacks can. So Orville Redenbacher Smart Pop popcorn. And you could also add extra salt, don't worry about that. You can also use protein as protein shakes. And a lot of people think that protein powder, the only thing that you can make it is in a shake. But protein is just food. You could transform it into puddings, into cookies, into many other snacks. And I'm going to make a video about that in the future of different ways to use protein powder. But keep in mind, protein powder is a great way to satiate those late night cravings. And protein will help you stay fuller for a longer time compared to carbohydrates or fat. So I hope you learned a thing or two. And if you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel and give it a like. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.